What's going on? Check, check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Hope everybody's doing good. We're about to get right into it real quick. I'm not gonna take too long. you know, we're one day closer to the next all-time high for Hex. One day closer to Pulse Chain mainnet launch. One day closer to Pulse X. And let's get it. So I saw a stream uh, regarding a Hex OG talking about this whole the toxic stuff going on in the space. You know, YOLO, what's going on, man? Meta, I said YOLO as if that's your name. I didn't catch the Twitter joint. I didn't catch the spaces. But I found out about spaces. Provo, what's up? I found out about the spaces. Um, and I couldn't, I didn't catch all of it. Um, I didn't catch any of it actually. The time I found out about it, I remember to go back to check. Your man, um, Tone Gaze was talking about it. So, and to be honest with you, I'm kind of done with the Twitter Spaces, man. I'm done with Twitter Spaces. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm done with the Twitter Spaces, man. FOMO, what's going on? I'm done with the Twitter Spaces, man. The Twitter Spaces is unless they're dropping anything new, like information, update, relevant that we've been waiting on for the whole year. I'm good on the Spaces, man. I'm good on all that. Somebody was talking about how toxic. Well, not even about toxic. He was trying to break down why he doesn't agree with some of the stuff that's going on in the community regarding toxicity, the herd mentality and the name calling and blame game. Meanwhile, these same people that do the finger pointing are basically coming out with their own projects and shilling, to the community, like that narrative, right? But the part about it that I kind of like was like, yo, this is, I mean, I didn't agree with too much was, I don't know, he was saying that, for the past year, everybody should have been pretty much talking about Hex, you know, because Pulse Chain isn't out yet. So people have been focusing on Pulse so hard, should have been focusing on Hex. But I'm saying, in other words, I mean, I think he should take that up with the founder. You know what I'm saying? Richard is the one that told the world Ethereum sucks. Was hurting the community, so he's forking the chain. So, and a person like me, small channel, ever since I've been talking about Hex and Pulse Chain, anytime I talk about one, I'm always bringing up the other. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he was in his feelings because he's an OG, and a lot of people have the right to how everyone has a right to feel how they feel. But I'm thinking to myself, to say instead of talking about Pulse Chain, should have been talking about Hex. Well, like it's like one goes. You can't have one without the other, especially we don't have a chain right now. We don't have a chain right now, and when you talk about everything related to Pulse Chain, You're gonna bring up hex. People, from what I'm understanding, are still sacrificing. They're still sacrificing for these things, even though it's over. They want to know how to get into post chain, and people will loosely give this loose suggestion or advice, this loose advice about if you want to get into the post chain or post X, you want to get into post chain or post X. What you can do, this is what they're saying to the people: get you a little bag of hex, so that way when post chain comes out, you get the copy, and then you do whatever you decide to do. You want to swap, you want to exchange, you want to do whatever, you can do that. But the conversation still involves hex. Like hex is always, I mean, I don't know what dude was talking about, man. You know, I don't understand. And then this is the thing too. This is why it's about value. Like what value? Like when you bringing up all these things, you know, what's going on, man? Top of the, top of the day. When you bringing up, like my thing is, if this thing is not really translating into like real value, then I'm good. I don't want to hear about nothing. I don't want to hear about opinion. And there's a lot of people that are sour, and I don't like that energy. I don't like that energy. You know, how does that energy again translate into value for you? It just takes away. Just takes away. If you all, if you're not feeling good about yourself, excuse the noise in the background. If you're not feeling good about this, crazy. Dude. If you're not feeling good about yourself, that's going to translate to when you're speaking to the people. People are going to know. They're going to feel. They're going to hear it. That's not cool. That's not cool. We're waiting for things to happen. Sure. All we can do is wait. But then criticizing, oh, should have been talking about this more than that. Richard Hart came out and said he's forking Ethereum, talking about Pulse Chain, Pulse X. It's no longer about just Hex anymore. That's the thing that I don't understand why people can't understand. It's not just about Hex anymore. It's not. I mean, there's this argument too about what product is going to outdo which product. Which coin is going to outdo the other. That's cute. That's cool. That's whatever. But in the long term, if you position yourself and you have what you need to have, possibly all three, who knows, you win. Don't care about what outperforms what this, that, this. If everything has a equal and fair shot to do great. What value proposition are we talking about? You know what I mean? What value proposition? What is this? What are we talking about? I don't know, man. I don't know. Folks are, and it's the same thing. Like I saw that he was going live, as far as Richard. But I'm like, look, if we don't, like I'm good. I already get updates upon updates upon updates, and like everybody else does. I don't need to hear him, you know, do the verbal jousting with these people outside. I don't Doesn't do anything for me. It may be help. It'll help other people. It's like if we know what we know, what been there, saw it already. Been there, done. Moving on. I want to move on. And then the whole thing that I've been saying for the longest, but Richard's on his own campaign. Stop vying for the attention of these cats that don't respect you, man. Like, why are you doing that? Why? You flexing, you got all this jewels and expensive gear and wares and all, these whips that cost houses, like, why you have to prove to these peers of yours who don't respect you that you deserve their respect? They're not going to give it to you. They're not going to give it to him. They're not. They should have given it to him already. And the fact that they're not, expand. Don't get into Twitter spaces with some tone vase. Like, no, like, yo, speak to somebody who's uninformed. Excuse me a second. I changed my thing. Speak to somebody who's uninformed. Speak to the president of some type of country or whatever. Speak to Jay-Z from Rock Nation. I don't know. Go talk to Tom Cruise. Speak to somebody else. I don't know. You want to touch the world? Just, I don't know. I don't know. Not this boring ass crypto space. These limited people, they just continue to regurgitate their vomit that they keep regurgitating. The same Bitcoin, crypto, whatever false narratives they got, and keep fighting them for what? Like, that's not, we want to evolve, right? We want to ascend, we want to progress. But people love that entertainment. It's like watching, you know, Mike Tyson continuously fight, and there's no worthy contenders. So it's not like you could say Mike Tyson fighting Evander Holyfield. No, you got Mike Tyson fighting Mitch Green, getting knocked out all the time. Like this fight is boring. This fight is boring. But you got to talk to other people, man. These people that you keep talking to in these spaces, it's not what's up. It's not what's up. Like, he's not. Like, I don't know, man. He needs a. I don't know what he needs, man. He knows more than I do. So who am I? But I've always been saying. I mean, you need like public. I guess public relations, yeah. But like, you need a couple more on his team too to put him on some real game. Because this is boring. Like, Twitter Spaces hours long. You hearing them fight. Yo, I got things to do during my day. Like, I can't be listening. I can catch it on the replay. I want to see him elevate. I want to see the community, like, benefit from his elevation. Right? That's what's happening. And good work be done. Not like folks talking about should have been talking about this or you should have been talking. I don't understand. It's this energy in the air that's just for what? What are we doing? For what? Weird energy, man. Yo, this scooter game is crazy, man. These guys be on these scooters. They be like, they're on the scooter, man. Two guys on the same scooter, and they hugging up on the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't know. Hey, to each his own. I get it. But yeah, man. And then people will judge you. People will judge you and not really know the walk, your travels, what you've experienced, what you've going through. You know, it's not easy making content. You know what I mean? It's not, and it's even harder to make content when your soul is not into it. You know, for those of us that have been doing this for a very long time, again, like, we understand what the grind is. We understand what this is all about. You know, like, I got my first super chat this year after after starting my channel 6 years ago. It's a grind, man. You know, like, and I don't complain about that because I know I'm doing something because I enjoy doing it. It's not because I want to just, I guess, be rich. And it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that because that means I'm trying to give like the content. I don't respect my content. If it's all about quantifying what I'm producing by giving it some type of number, then that means it's not worth anything more than that number that I'm giving it. That's not cool. I just do it from the heart. I just do what I do from the heart, you know, and not care about all this other stuff. D Angel, they give most of those clothes. Oh, well, I guess, it's a marketing thing, you know? I guess that's what's up. I mean, that's not unusual. It's just it's for a group that's not really for those who know. It's not for those who know. It's for those who don't know. That's why he's trying to become that flame for all the moths to be attracted to that flame. It's just that I think he needs some. He could use some assistance, man. For some people that can, that play different positions that can help him. Look, do this, man. Do that. You might want to fine tune this. You might want to fine tune that. You might want to because you can't do everything. Person can't do everything out here, man. Yeah, a person can't do everything. Shout out, Muddy Mo. You know, a person you can't do everything and expect everything to work. You can't do everything by yourself. Like, and he seemed like he's doing so much by himself. You could see you could tell when someone's doing a lot of work by themselves. They're yielding certain results that are not favorable, as opposed to when you have a team that's working, they're playing their position, and everyone's working collectively to reach certain goals. And you might reach much desired better results. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be doing this and everything, like, come on, man. And I say that out of respect for the man, because I'm not for him. I've never been one to be like, you've been doing it for 2 strong years. Once the thing reached 10,000x, you won, man. You know what I mean? Once the whole price reached 10,000x liquid, you won, and everyone can kiss his butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing more to prove. And everyone else is like, yo, forget about crypto. Now it's about entertainment. I don't know, Hollywood. I don't know, sports. I don't know, news. I don't know, music industry. I don't know. Like, do something else. Like, he got on stage, heavy metal, a rock band, a concert, stuff like that. Keep doing that. Talk to the people, touch the people. You might want to do some boring mainstream Fox News, blah blah blah. Cool, cool, but keep it going. But not these Twitter spaces with your man. Nah, that ain't it. In my opinion, I'm tired. Nah, it's not it. It's not it, man. You know, how many times you gonna keep hearing the same thing being told to different people? You know it, so you keep it moving. I just switch it. I just do something else, and just look forward to the developments. Look forward to post chain. Look forward to what's going on. You know, it's weird, man. Like, Bitcoin has become such a smokescreen. Like, it just has become such a whack filter to where something happens in the space, you know, and if it's not in, if it doesn't, if it has nothing to do with Hex, Hex still suffers because Once Bitcoin decides to just drop in price, the whole market follows. And this joint got nothing to do. Like I'm so waiting. I'm waiting for the real decorrelation to happen. See them do, you know what I'm saying? The scooter game. Um, I'm waiting for the decorrelation to happen from Hex and everything else. But until then, we got to deal with Bitcoin's smoke screen, the smoke, the effects of Bitcoin and its shenanigans, you know, and then draw everything. You like now. This is where during these times, like bear market, this whole time, it draws the you have to draw the courage and the strength, internal courage and strength and fortitude, and ask yourself why you in this. It's now these times that mean the most because this is the time where you take the most advantage. Times like now where you take the most advantage to get what you need to get done and succeed because by the time the next bull run happens, it's going to come out of nowhere. It's going to be gradual, then boom, and you're going to wish during these times you took action. That's how it happens. That's how it happens. Every time. It's not hard. It's not hard. You don't have to buy a course. I'm not selling anybody anything. I'm not selling a word to anyone. You know, of course, buy my course for free 99. You know, I'll teach you how to do this, teach you how to do that. Get out. I've never done that. Never will. Don't need to. Don't need it. Don't need it. You buying a course is because you don't know what you're doing. You really don't know. And everything, all the information is for free. Look at these cats. I don't know if you saw them, but you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, it was something else that I thought I was gonna mention. But it's crazy, man. Let me check out the chat real quick. I need to mod. I need to create some mods here, but because I'm delaying my gratification, I'm using a phone. I don't have the options to mod up. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Weird times. So many projects coming out. Shout out to Rags to Riches. I mean, I don't care about the token he's pushing, but shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that other side. I don't care about none of it. Shout out. I hope they all work out, but I don't care about these extra sidebar. Nah, man, I'm waiting for post share. Don't piss me off with no sidebar promise. I want what people are just been intently, almost sometimes impatiently waiting for. That's I don't care about no other stuff. I don't. Shout out to him though, and everybody got their whatever they got going on. I don't care. You know, nah, because I've been through this. This is so crazy right now. Like I was moving, how the market is moving. A lot of y'all don't know, but this thing is like deja vu again. It's crazy. Y'all really don't know. You got people talking. They're talking to you. They're giving you that sweet talk, man. That sweet talk to have you believe they have the source and you got nothing and you need what they have. Like y'all gotta be very, very careful, man. Very, very careful, man. It's crazy right now. Your metal is being tested for real. It is. Your metal is being tested for real. Do you think that everything that's being shilled, you think that everything is gonna win? Come on, man. Man, it's crazy right now, man. Just for Post Chain 2. I'm not talking about anything else outside. Just for Post Chain, it's crazy. This airdrop, but more so this sacrifice, that sacrifice, this sacrifice, that sacrifice. Taking everything you got in the bare is what they call bear market right now, which is to me is a suspect market. But people say it's bear, whatever. Nah, I can't be believing everything you told me. I'm telling you, the best of them came and went. The best of them came and went. Look at the companies that are bankrupt right now. Imagine what their presentation was. I remember when you had all these influencers talking sweet, that hot talk about BlockFi. All the big influencers that you can think about. Altcoin Daily, Crypto Lark, Banter, all of them, BlockFi, all of them, Celsius. Here's my referral, BlockFi, all this pristine, beautiful presentation. Okay? And you saw how pseudo official it appeared, how legit it appeared. Now you got folks that are just coming out with their whatever white paper and just telling you, look, this is my idea. We doing this. Yo, buy into it. Yo, good luck, man. Good luck. Good luck. That's all I'm gonna say. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Last year, the last 2 years, strong. BlockFi and Celsius, you could not tell anybody anything about them not being legit. The last 2 years, what, 19, 20, 21, you couldn't say anything negative about BlockFi. And for those who know, for those who don't know, they thought that was the best thing since sliced bread. People use that as their 401k. They use that as their retirement option. Crazy. Crazy. And you mean to tell me that's not going to be happening again? This is always going to be a thing. This is always going to be a thing. BitConnect 10.0. This is always going to be a thing, man. Always. Oh, lending. You could lend. Oh, yes, lend this percentage. Yes, you could stake your USDC. Yeah, you could do this. You could do that. I'm waiting for something to happen to Coinbase. I'm waiting for something to happen to Coinbase. And for many, that's how people can onboard and offboard crypto. But the way it's looking, come on, man. It's looking like Coinbase is next or something. I don't wish that, because that'll be crippling for a lot of people. A lot of people, especially in the US. Come on, man. Come on, man. So many things going on. I'm good. Well, sacrifice now, like these banners emblazoned across these sites. Oh, sacrifice is live. Get ready. That's why I made that song, that meme song. Donate now. You will get wrecked, because it's true. I'm sick of it, man. I don't care how cool people appear to be or whatever. Yo, time will tell. Time will tell. That's all. Sorry. That's just what it is. Time will tell. Because, folks, look, personally, I've won less than I've lost. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact in crypto. That's crazy. And out of the 100+ coins that I've experimented with, 3 maybe. Wait, 2, 3, 4 coins, including Hex. 4 out of 100, and that's me being like conservative. 4 have been successful. Come on, man. And so you now have a tidal wave that's about to hit the pulse chain crypto shores, and you think they're all gonna win? Come on, you gotta be focused, man. You gotta be focused. You gotta be focused. Everything, it's like follow the leader. Copy. There's certain things, and it's true, like in the battle rap world, you can't copy respect. But people are copying what Richard has done because they see how effective he raised. What, over 200 billion for his projects? Pulse Chain and Pulse 200. I'm not sorry, 200 billion, 2 billion and counting. So people are like, oh, let's take this opportunity, I guess. People see something good, they want to do the same thing. I'm not saying they're not going to be successful. All I'm saying is my black ass going to be careful. Always. I don't play these games with these people out here, man. I don't play these games when it comes to money. And I'll never tell you that dumb shit about don't invest more than you could afford to lose. I'll never tell you. You've never heard me say no crackhead, dumbass advice like that, man. Because I can't afford to lose anything. That's the truth. Who in their right mind? Who, if you live alone, you live alone. But if you taking care of people, you're a family person, and it's like your passive income game is suspect. You have to really go work for your income. What any amount of value can you afford to lose? Like make it makes use this, people. Use your brain. Don't invest anything more than you could afford to. Bow. Like two shots and I'm bumble clap. Right there. Bow. Like that, man. Say that again. Bow. You get, that's it, man. I don't play these games with nobody. Like I'm not, nah. So they could go do whatever with their, you know, shilling and all that. I never was a part of that. Never. Never liked it. And you see why. Three companies bankrupt. Bankrupt. And there's no way to recover anything. And they got lawyers talking about people can't claim anything either. Once they gave they relinquished their keys to these companies, everything lost. The welcome to crypto. That's not a new narrative. That is actually old. And it's been effective because it's still occurring to this day. What part do you want to play in all this? Simple and plain. Simple and plain. Rayo, what's going on, man? New York City coin. Yeah, man. I don't know. Uh, you know, Compound and Ave. Yeah, for real. I mean, look, for me, I did the experiment. I spread out my tentacles like this weird movie that I saw yesterday with the wife called The Mist. The Mist was crazy. Hey, no, it's all good. Yeah, yeah, she's beautiful. So the Mist had this demon that has these like tentacles. I shouldn't even be talking about Netflix because they're not sponsoring me for this thing, man. They need to be sponsoring me because some of y'all gonna hear it and might want to look at. I didn't like it, but whatever. The Mist, these tentacles with like sharp teeth and spreading out. The whole point of what I'm trying to say is experimented with a bunch of things in crypto, man. Bunch of things, and most of it went south. Like I said, 4 coins out of 100 were winners. 4 out of 100, and that's being conservative. If I really go in my files and look, and that's just from the last 3 years. If I go back to 17, it is what it is, man. It'll be even crazier than that. It'll be crazier than that. It'll be crazier than that. Over here, these people, they smoking like it's regular. I only sat out here not even an hour. How many of those things have you heard already? It's annoying, man. It's annoying. It really is. Quality of life is everything, man. Peace of mind is everything. It's maximum. That's what it's all about for me. Peace of mind. For real. For real. All this money talk, yo, if you don't have your health, right? If you don't have peace and you sitting on a bunch of money, you're not really living, man. You're not, in my opinion. And I can say that too, because I've been broke most of my life. Broke financially, but not broke spiritually and mentally. Believe that. Like seriously, right? So I could make something happen out of nothing. I could be fully entertained just with nothing, doing nothing. What might people might perceive as me as doing nothing, but I am completely entertained. Doesn't take much. So imagine when I'm talking about these things as far as crypto and all this stuff and receiving so much in abundance that these things were created for to make money and help people. This is not all for me. It's not all for me. It's not all for me. That's just me. I don't need a 200-room mansion. I don't need a 200-room mansion. I gotta hire a staff for that. I gotta hire 50 people to maintain 200-room mansion, and that's just one building on the estate. I gotta hire staff. Like that takes work. That's a business. I don't even. I'm not crazy about people like that as it is. How am I? I'm gonna just because I want to keep up with some type of aspiration or fake illusion of fake wealth. Got myself a big old estate, all this property. That who's maintaining that? A farm. Who's taking care of that? I gotta pay people. No, 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 no. You're not gonna siphon. Y'all not gonna siphon these crypto spoils away from me like that. I might as well get rugged because I'll be rugging myself. Buying all these lavish things for what? Man, come on, man. Nah, nah, I'm not gonna give up all the sauce. I'm not gonna tell you what's gonna happen, but it ain't gonna be that. I ain't gonna stress myself out more just because, you know, a little monetary energy, a little extra monetary energy came my way. So I'm gonna more money, more. You're not gonna more money, more problem me. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. So that's it. See what's going on in the chat before I bounce. Nah, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. D Richards, what's up, man? Shout out to all the viewers on in the chat right now. Shout out to all y'all. And I don't always say it, but remember to like, share, and subscribe. Always violate that like button or the dislike button. Either way, that's engagement. You know what I'm saying? But tin top, tin top. Let me read that again. I heard a posting channel telling people to leave their keys to lawyers. Not even a lawyer. Oh, leave their keys to lawyers. You see? You see? Hey, you see? Look, people don't know. That's you hear that from folks who just don't know what they're talking about. Bruh, silence and solitude. I hear you, man. That's very important. Um, what was I gonna say? Back to the other comment. Like the lawyers to be telling people to give them their keys. You might as well give your keys, leave your stuff on exchanges, give it to Block 5, Voyager, and Celsius. Give it to them. Give them to me. Give them to me. They'll be very well taken care of. Like give them to anybody. People don't know. And then a lot of people don't want the responsibility. They don't want the responsibility of being their own custodians. They don't want that. It's crazy. Folks really don't want that. It's too much pressure. Too much pressure. I get it, but after a while, they're gonna have to learn one way or another. One way or another, they're gonna have to learn. One thing we gotta do too, never forget to take care of ourselves in whatever shape, form, or fashion, no matter how small, whatever. You forgot to drink a cup of water. You know, they say we need 8. I don't know why, but hey, if you forgot to drink it, you need to stay hydrated because you're going through these bizarre ass climate changes. Drink yourself some water. Get yourself some rest, a little more than usual. Rest your mind, rest your brain. Shower if you haven't showered in weeks. You know what I'm saying? Eat good, rest. You know what I'm saying? Expel waste. Use the bathroom anytime you need to. You know what I'm saying? If you have a pain, go get that checked. Don't ignore yourself. That's the bottom line. Because one thing I'm gonna say this before I let y'all go. I'll say this before I let y'all go. There's one thing I've been noticing, and I don't know what the F is going on, but something's going on. Over here in New York City, I don't know how long this has been going on, but it's been going on. By the time, because sometimes I'm up, 3 o'clock in the morning, the birds are already chirping, and it's dark. It's blackout. Like the birds are chirping as if it's the sun's rising, like it's daylight, morning. You know, dew, sun rising, 5:30. Sometimes 5 in the morning. You hear the birds, the sweet sound. You're hearing that now, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's crazy. That is crazy. And I don't hear any type of crickets at night anymore. I don't know what the hell y'all doing. I don't know what the hell y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Something going on. Be vigilant. Be aware. Be conscious. Keep your hand on the pulse for real of the environment of where you are. Seriously, because something's happening, man. I can't even put a finger on it. Literally, why I don't hear crickets anymore at night? We're dead in the middle of summer. It's hot outside. You know what I'm saying? It's extra hot too. And then when it's raining over here, a little downpour becomes a flood. Like that's crazy. I've been here my whole life. Been through all kinds of storms. And yeah, it would rain regular. But now these regular downpours are becoming floods. It just happened today. And now you see the sun, right? 2 hours ago, flood zones. It was just 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours ago, places were flooded just from a torrential downpour. Come on, unheard of, man. What we doing? Keep telling y'all. I keep telling y'all. This thing's going on. This thing's going on. That we need. And then is people say, "Oh, global warming. What we gonna do about?" I don't know, but we gotta do something about it, man. We got a PSA, and people still didn't know about the public service announcement that was made, you know, in New York about the nuclear attack. What to do? 3 step. People still don't know. So stuff is going on, man. Stuff is going on. It's crazy. It's crazy. No crickets. No cricket. I don't like really looking at crickets up front, but I like listening to the sound at night. It does something to your spirit. It's natural. Come on, man. That's void now. What we doing? Birds chirping at 3, 4 in the morning. When it's dead at night. Night, 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 night. Dark. Stars are out. Still, like, nah, bro. Nah. Even as early as I'm telling you, at 2:30, I'm hearing the birds singing along. And you know, animals know. You know, animals know. Watch when something's happening, right? When something's about to happen, something real widespread's about to happen. You see animals just be like, right. I'm out, people. Take care. Much blessings. I'll catch you on the next one.